Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, just as the thing dims, I'm dear darling, and why don't we see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today? Where's my other, there we go. I was like, where's my other notepad gone? So of course, Caesar moved out yesterday. Why are my cousins like this? What have I done? So today we'll be hunting for a new villager to move on to wherever we put Caesar's house, which I don't remember where we put his house. Oh, we put his house where Apollo's house is going to be, that's right. So we'll be doing that. We got not many Nook Mile tickets, I don't think. I don't know if we've got any in storage either. I don't imagine we do. I'd imagine we would have used them all up last time when... Who moved out? Diana moved out, right? So, of course, who are we looking for? We're looking for Apollo. That would be great. Biscuit. Phoebe. Fauna. And I think those are the only four we're missing from my compiled top 10 list, let me think. Because we've got Audie, we've got Vivian, we've got Lily, we got Rowan, we've got Raymond, and we must be missing someone else then. Lily, we need Lily, we got Lily, we need Biscuit, Audie, Rowan, we got Raymond, Fauna, we're missing, oh, we got Amelia as well. We need Apollo, and then Phoebe, and Vivian, or whatever, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why the loading screens are so long right now for New Horizons. Not really sure what's up with that. Hopefully it's not a sign of my Switch dying. We've got cloud saves, well at least I got cloud saves because I got Nintendo Online, so that's good. So if the unthinkable happens, which fingers crossed it doesn't, then we should be alright. But this happened yesterday, the loading screen was so long, I don't know why. I don't know, maybe some recent update made everything really slow, but anyway, hello everyone, right now Fawnhollow, it's 4:34 PM on Sunday, whatever, November 15th, at 4:34 PM, because, I don't know, I skipped through what you said as well, I'm sorry. Didn't even read the date, I was like, I got no time for this, I've got things I got to be doing, not really, but still. We do have tickets which we should be, harvesting is the wrong word. Happy Home Academy, get out of here. Don't want you anymore. Rowan, did it. Sometimes I hear others talking about training the brains, but I have no idea what lift to work my brain muscles. Kind of worried I'm going to fall behind. Help from your friend Rowan. You know, like crosswords or something? I don't know, something to keep your brain sharp. Sudoku? Yeah, Sudoku. I don't know. We're going to have apparently we've got a load of flowers in our inventory, I don't remember why. I'm going to see if we've got any tickets. It doesn't seem like we do. So I guess we'll just deposit whatever song we got yesterday from the KK Slider concert, which I did off camera. KK Kaspa. Don't even know what that is, but sure. We'll sell these flowers, we'll get a load of tickets, and we'll go do a little bit of island hopping, which I haven't done for ages. Because now our flowers have completely cleared up. So what have I been up to today? Not really all that much interesting. Oh, you know, I got a very weird thing to talk about this morning. Like, I have alarms for 8 AM, 9 AM, and 10 AM, and then like at each alarm I wake up and then I decide, do I want to get up now or do I want to sleep in? And normally I sleep in if I had a rough night's sleep, and I get up if I'm feeling fine. I just exited out of it by accident. This morning was very weird. I had a very weird night's sleep, and I don't even remember what my dream was about, except it was incredibly stressful or something. It was something that like really stressed me out, like emotionally, and some crazy amount of emotional turmoil or something. So I woke up and I didn't wake up suddenly, but like I woke up and I was so tired to my 8 AM alarm going off, and I was just staring at my phone trying to figure out how to turn off my alarm again, because it just woke me up so suddenly, like in the middle of I guess a deep sleep, like an REM cycle or something, which felt terrible, was my guess. And then so it was just going off, blasting the alarm music, and I was just staring at my phone. I just could not remember how to turn off the alarm. So I was staring at my phone being like, how do I turn you off? Why is this making such a loud noise? And then like what felt like a minute later I remembered how to turn off the alarm, and I did it. But it was probably like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. But it was 20 seconds of me just staring at this really loud musical phone, playing a song Radio Happy, which is an anime song, because, I don't know, it's something I set ages ago from when I was like 15 or something, and then I just kept it. I was just staring at it being like, how do I get you to stop making noises? Which, that's a horrible thing to take out of context, like, but just be warned, I was talking about my phone waking me up for an alarm at 8 AM, and I was like, I just could not figure out how to turn off my phone. And then I couldn't go back to sleep because, I don't know, my heart was like racing, the adrenaline was pumping. Like, I have no idea what my dream was about because I can't remember, but it was so stressful. I remember I was like shouting and like screaming and yelling at something. Who knows what? Maybe like, I don't know. I felt like I was really angry in my dream, but I don't know why. I'm not particularly an angry person in real life. I tend to be like water off a duck's back, you know, sort of just like let it wash over. Don't let anger control you, that sort of thing. But I don't know. It's just a very weird situation. I just felt so stupid. Like you're so stupid when you just like wake up when you're sleep deprived and all that, you know. So obviously, good sleep cycles very important. But you know, but like half awake sort of time period when you're just like, ooh, I can't remember if I'm awake or dreaming or not, and then you're just like, everything doesn't make sense to you anymore. Especially when you just immediately like wake up from a dream. You're like, did that dream really happen? Like, I don't know, especially if it's like a fantastical dream. It's like, was I really on the moon or something? And then like 30 seconds pass, it's like, of course I'm not on the moon. That doesn't make any sense. And it's even worse when you wake up and you're like panicking. Because like you jump like you're on the moon or something, and you woke up and you're like, where's my space helmet? I'm gonna suffocate. You're just like, I'm gonna die. And then 30 seconds pass and I'm like, what? It doesn't make any sense. So really the brain's kind of stupid sometimes. Sounds me. That happened quite a few times before. Whenever I get woken up abruptly, it's probably because I'm being woken up by my alarm in the middle of a sleep cycle, like a deep sleep cycle. So it's really like rough and abrupt, and my brain is sort of just like reconsiderating the fact that I'm not sleeping anymore. My alarm goes off, and it goes off for like, Julian, right? You're very popular, I think. Crap, I was muted, sorry. No, Julian's a very popular villager. Smug, I believe? I don't know. He seems to be quite popular on the internet. Oh god, my throat's dying. But we've already got our Smug representative, Raymond, is what I was saying. But I was unfortunately muted. I keep muting myself because I keep coughing. I'm not ill or anything, I just have a perpetual cough, don't mind me. No, but like, when you wake up, why is your brain so stupid? There's like, and when I get woken up really roughly, it's always by an alarm because it's always in the middle of a deep sleep cycle or something. And then I just can't remember how to do anything. And always the first thing I do is turn off alarm, which is obviously something I've done like every day for most of my years, I suppose, I've been alive. And suddenly I just can't remember how to do it anymore. I'm just staring at this foreign electronic object in my hand. Puddles? This is the first time we've seen an ex-Fawnhollow villager on this island. I met Flo before, but they don't recognise us, unfortunately. Hi Fab, I'm Puddles. Nice to meet you. To be fair, the Puddles we know is actually in Benedict's town, not my town. Not out in the wild, so this is just a clone Puddles, which is a very weird thing to think about. I remember I had Puddles on my Wild World town, and I also had Lily, and I also had another frog. I can't remember who. Tad, maybe? Yeah, I think it was Tad or something. Actually, maybe Tad might not have existed then. I can't remember. I had another frog villager, and I was like, oh, I'm going to collect all the frog villagers in this wild world town of mine. Except for the problem is, that other frog villager moved out, and then Puddles moved out, and I was like, alright. Because I didn't play every day back then. You know, I played like once every few days. And if you don't know, back then, villagers could just randomly move out. They would just leave you behind, and you're like, no. Why? Why? Oh, got this good message. What's this? Yo, do I want to play some League of Losers? Sure, but later. I'm playing some AC right now. There we go. This is a person who keeps distracting me. He wants to play some League of Legends. Get out of here. No, what's my point? I forgot what I was talking about. But it looks very autumnal here. I don't know if the other trees were so autumny. Who's this? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look like a musketeer or something. Oh no, you got like a karate thing on. Ken. You smug? Are you a smug chicken? I didn't know there were smug chickens. Fair enough. No, we're gonna give you a pass. I'm sorry, Ken. Yeah. I know. Is there anything else crazy I've done? As soon as I've woken up, like from a dream really roughly. I've fallen out of my bed before, when I was much younger, in a dream. Which is a bit precarious, because I used to have a bunk bed when I was much younger. I didn't fall out of that bed, it was when I didn't actually have a bunk bed at some point. I just like rolled out of bed and woke up from that, which is, I gotta say, probably one of the rudest awakenings you can have on a mild, like everyday level. Not obviously like there's much ruder awakenings, like I don't know, your house could be on fire or something. That'd be a terrible rude awakening. But I mean like on a daily, everyday sort of sense, or like a ringing of a doorbell, or waking up and realizing you slept through your alarm. That's a terrible feeling. Luckily, it only happened to me once, I believe, but I can remember. And it was for something that was, you know, it was obviously important, but not like it wasn't like life changing. Bad. Who are you? It was I was gonna meet up with some friends to eat at Nando's, and I went for an afternoon nap, and because I didn't sleep much the day before, and then I slept through my alarm by like an hour. I think I told this story before, and I felt really bad because they were just waiting. Be like, where is Dear? She's not here. We're waiting for so long. And there's Nando's, where she's not turned up. But yeah, I profusely apologised. I may pick fun about every now and then because I'm a very on-time person usually, so it was, they just supremely did not expect me to be so late. So we're running out of tickets. We've only got one left in our pocket and we only got 2 left in the bank, which is fine. Sometimes that's just how it be. That's just how it be. We only had 7 opportunities to find a villager we want, and if not, we'll just have someone else random move in, and we'll let them cordially stay for a while until they decide to move out. In which case, sure. I know there's lots of stories that people sometimes they wake up and they immediately start like getting prepared for the day, and then like they realise it's 2 AM or something. Oh, I've seen you before, Jacques. Zut alors. That's a weird phrase. I don't know what that means. No, I'm trying to think if that's ever happened where I've woken up, like not even paid attention to time and started like getting ready for school or something, and then realised it's 3 AM. I don't think that's happened before. I've had plenty of times where I dreamt that I did my entire morning routine and then woke up and I'm like, oh, now I had to do my morning routine again. But in retrospect, you think about it a bit more and you're like, oh, that morning routine in my dream didn't really make sense because I sort of, you know, brushed my teeth in 2 seconds and then turned into a chicken or something. I don't know. Perhaps nothing that crazy, but you know what I mean. It makes sense at the time, and then when you think about it a little bit later, it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, my stomach's making all sorts of weird noises. Oh, we should check our Nook shopping as well while we're here. What's our song for today? Hypno KK. I think we got this one. Yeah, we do. I'm not sure, but there used to be a time where I can't believe I'm saying this now, but it was like when I was used to play a lot more mobile games on my phone. Sometimes I'd wake up at like 3 AM just to play the game, to like use up my stamina to make sure it recharges by the time I wake up again in the morning. Make it clear, I did not do that for very long. I did that for like a week or so, and I was like, this is terrible. Why am I doing this? Why am I wrecking my sleep schedule for a stupid mobile game? I would advise you, don't do that. It's an utterly atrocious idea. Get your sleep in. Sleep is important. Sleep deprivation, no joke. You make lots of mistakes when you're sleep deprived. Okay, so we only got 2 more tickets. We'll do these tickets, and then if we don't find anyone, we'll work on getting rid of the rivers and then rebuilding them in a future episode to how we see fit. Okay. I know, I feel like when I get rudely awoken, what's like the rudest awakening I've had? But like literally awakening, not like awakening as in like life discovery or anything. I mean like literally sleep awakening. I mean that one when I like overslept my alarm by now, that was pretty bad. But I've never like woken up and been like, oh no, I'm missing my exam right now or something. Because I tend to make sure I could sleep early the day before an exam, and then set multiple alarms for the day of exam to make sure I definitely don't miss it. Oh, you're I know you. Gladys, right? You're a normal ostrich. You're very pretty. I had you on Pocket Camp, I think. Adorable. Anyway, I know. I feel like sometimes when I wake up on a plane I'm very confused all the time. Because I'm very lucky, I can sleep quite easily on long distance transportation. I don't always choose to be fair. Sometimes I like to sort of just like daydream to myself a lot. I love daydreaming, which probably isn't surprised by what I talk about all the time, but in theoretical scenarios. But I'm blessed to be able to sleep on planes and trains, automobiles, and all that good stuff rather easily. But sometimes when I wake up I'm like, where am I? What is this foreign place I'm in? I'm in like 1,000 miles up in the air, giant metal tube hurtling across the skies at, I don't know what speed planes fly at. 100 kilometers an hour? I don't know. Let's see. My estimation of everything is so bad. I don't know why I'm so bad at estimating things. Airplane speed. Commercial flight. 926 kilometers an hour. Okay, I'm way off. How high altitude planes fly? About 5.9 to 7.2 miles high. Oh. Well, 1,000 was very off. Apparently I have no concept of distance or... Oh, boomer, right? of distance or time or speed. Alright, so we didn't find any of our villages we particularly ideally wanted. That's okay. Instead we'll take the time to leave and we'll start trying to fill up our river. Getting rid of our natural waterways until we figure out exactly what we're doing. Actually, we should look for mushrooms first, shouldn't we? Oh, hold on. You got a flea, Amelia. You got a flea, Amelia. And as usual, when we get fleas, release them to the wild. Let them be free. Get it? Terrible. Anyways. I don't know. Rude awakenings. I've luckily not been awoken to a fire alarm yet. Because back in our university accommodation, sometimes I lived in a block with not that many people, so the fire alarm very rarely got set off apart from this scheduled fire drills, which, you know, are scheduled, so we're not really surprised. Whenever there's a scheduled fire drill, I just wake up early and then get ready for my day like that. And then what? The only time we've had like an actual fire drill, not fire drill, an actual fire alarm go off. Not by the drill, is I think the girl above me, she accidentally burnt something or something. She was cooking something when she left it on the stove and then went to like write an essay or something, and she forgot about it. I think triggered a fire alarm. That was like at 11 PM. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't like I wasn't sleeping or anything. I was just doing work and being like, oh, weird time for a fire drill. So that was pretty fun. I don't know. I feel like fire drills should get their own episode to talk about. What am I even talking about? Rude awakenings. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really had rude awakenings in the form of waking up from a slumber and being like, ooh, what's going on? Which I suppose I should consider myself lucky, to be honest. I haven't had to wake up to an emergent situation like other people might have had to, and then deal with that on the fly. How would I react? I don't know. I can't imagine my sleep-deprived brain is all that good at evaluating what to do in a situation that quickly. Okay, so we're gonna give Island Designer out and just completely destroy the rivers. I would like to make the island somewhat symmetrical. I know we can't make it exactly symmetrical because the river mouths aren't quite symmetrically placed, but we can do pretty good, I think. Is that a king salmon? That might be a king salmon. That's so big. I don't even know if king salmons are catchable now, are they? They're only in September, aren't they? When's the last time we had to fish something up? Like, never. It's something big. Oh, it's a sturgeon. Oh, they're back in rotation. What? I didn't realise our fishing rod had 1 durability left. Are you kidding? That's a rude awakening. Not really, but that's just sad. Oh, we should move this stuff. You right. And then paint over this. No more paths, no more creativity in this town. It's only what I say it is. Yeah, thought I turned into a villain there for no apparent reason. Have I really not had any sort of rude awakenings? Or maybe I haven't, I just repressed them. Who really knows? It's all a bit up in the air, isn't it? Oh, nice. Do we have anything to sell to you, Timmy or Tommy? Not really, we want to keep a lot of these, don't we? I mean, sometimes I've been woken up by the phone ringing. Sometimes, like, I don't know, like oh, I suppose the rudest one I've had. I've woken up to my phone ringing and be like, oh, you got a dentist appointment tomorrow. And I was like, what? I have a dentist appointment tomorrow? But I haven't been flossing for years. And it was terrible. It's alright, now I do floss. Now I do floss every day, so it's all good. And I don't mean the dance move. But I do that too. No, I don't. Can you imagine? No, what was my point? I don't know what my point was. I don't think I had a point. It's all been rather pointless. Isn't it just? But ain't that just life and how it goes sometimes? No, what do I want to say? It feels kind of weird getting rid of this entire river, but... Oh, you know what? We probably, it's probably because of a fishing journey, that's why our fishing rod only had 1 durability left. I don't know how much of this you can actually, cover up. I guess you got to leave that open. But you can't get rid of this. Oh, you can? Oh, weird. So we'll slowly be destroying this river. Oh, you know, we should do the path first. Not that we really need to, but... I do want to keep the general shape, so we're still going to have, like, the split river. Going down. Splitting our island into quarters. Oh, I suppose thirds, now I think about it. Or bottom part's thirds. Alright. You know, don't overthink it. Do we still have paths over here where mini houses used to be, or do we clean that up? We cleaned it up, okay. We can clean up that pond as well, I suppose. Hey look, we made a Space Invader. Or Yoda. Now it's gone. We can make a really big Yoda. Look at that. Perfect. I'm not sure. I haven't really been rudely awakened to anything. The weirdest things is always like my dreams give me like rude awakenings, you know. Like, I'm not sure if this ever happened to you, but I've passed away in my dreams, shall we say, sometimes. Perhaps a bit more violently than I make it out to be. That's always a rude awakening, like wakes you up and then your heart's racing, you're like, what happened? And you're like, oh, it was a dream. I think I told a story before about like one like nightmare. I shouldn't call it a dream, it's a nightmare, isn't it? One nightmare I had, I was like running through my my high school, my secondary school, and I was being chased by my chemistry teacher. And then he finally caught up to me. And then he like stood over me and he cut my throat, which is, sorry, a bit macabre, but that was a very rude awakening. I had a really good relationship with my chemistry teacher as well, so I don't know why I dreamt it, but it was a bit spooky at the time. Obviously now, I kind of look back and be like, okay, that's kind of funny. What a weird dream to have, you know? Dreams are meant to be like your brain subconsciously preparing you for things, aren't they? So that sort of thing. And I'll be honest, I feel like maybe I don't have rude awakenings a lot of times because maybe my dreams preempt them. I feel like a lot of time before my alarm comes off, my dream's like coming up to a close and it's like, oh, I guess we've got to go home now. And then as the dream ends, ding dong, the alarm wakes me up. I don't know why I made a doorbell noise. It's not really what alarms sound like. Like sound the alarm. No, yeah, I feel like my dream's psychic. My brain is psychic. It's got like a intuition of when the alarm's gonna go off. It's got like its circadian rhythm is perfect. Not perfect, but sometimes good. And it was in the middle of a dream, it's like, oh, better wrap this up. We gotta wake dear darling up, huh? In just a mo. And then we'll do exactly that. By having a dream which coincides with whatever's happening in reality. I'm trying to think what if I dreamt anything at that time I fell out my bed when I was dreaming. I don't think so. Or if I do, I don't remember. It's been a very long time. I feel like I talk about dreams a lot in these sort of random episodes. I don't know why. They always seem to come up as a recurring topic. Maybe it's something I can easily talk about, which is why. But yeah, I guess we should probably just round this episode up. We'll fill in these 2 slots, and then, yeah. Let's call it here, why don't we? Oh, hold on. There's a balloon up there. I wanted my recipes. And now we don't have numerous flower fields everywhere for them to fall into and get lost forever. So let's open it up. What we got? Clay. Amazing. So, on that note, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions, all greatly appreciated. And if you want to join my Dear Darling Discord down in the description below, or follow me on Twitter. Or both. Or neither. Up to you. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. bye bye for now.